Oh, howdy all, grab yourself a beer, it is time for some Path of Exile discussion. Gonna keep this one quick. Today, GGG announced a poll to replace the reward for the Divination card, the Hook. So there were a number of Divination cards that were broken by the 3.17 Atlas overhaul, including one of mine actually, the Price of Protection, which is being redesigned in 3.18 and will in future provide a corrupt rare Elder Guardian occupied map. However, the Hook was something that was created not by an individual player, but by a series of community polls, and so GGG are replacing it the same way. So originally, the Hook had a number of different polls that were run over on the Path of Exile website, and it ultimately resulted in a card that awarded a unique watchstone. Unique watchstones no longer exist in the game, and so now there's going to be a number of new choices. Spoiler warning, I am going to provide information on which one of these options is leading. If you would like to not have your vote be influenced, then I would suggest you pause the video now and follow the link down in the description below and go and vote. End spoiler warning, you will now be spoiled. Currently, at the time that I'm recording this video, the winner is a 21/23 alternate quality gem. This could be a skill gem, it could be a support gem, and it will be something that will be a big prize sometimes. When you turn in a set of the Hook, if this is the ending, if this is the ultimate reward, you will sometimes see something that is staggeringly valuable. And do be aware that there is a weighting system on the alternate quality gems, and as a result, some of the super lucrative ones are quite a lot rarer than the others, and I would expect that this Divination card would reflect that. So if we have a look, for instance, at Determination, you'll see that Anomalous Determination has a weighting of 100, and Divergent Determination has a weighting of 10. Divergent Determination being the uber powerful one. Now, in this case, Divergent Determination, therefore, is 10 times as rare as Anomalous Determination to find in a Heist Curio. It's 10 times as rare to create when you apply a primary regrading lens to a superior version of Determination. And as a result, I think you will find that the Hook Divination card, if it does end up going this way, would also be 10 times as likely to grant you an Anomalous gem as a Divergent gem in this case. It's not always the case that it's Anomalous 10 times as common as Divergent. Sometimes they're both 100 weighting. Sometimes they go as low as 5. Anomalous Portal, I think, is a weighting of just 1. But that's not something people really care that much about, except for the memes. So that's the thing that is currently leading, and I do really like this option, and I think it would be something that would be a great addition to the game. It wasn't how I voted, though. I voted for 10 of the same Winged Scarab because I just love the idea of this concentrating ownership of Scarabs into fewer people to make it easier to trade for the stupid things. That's the reason I like this card, this card idea. It would mean that you would have some players that would buy up lots and lots of copies of this card. They would turn them in, and then they would end up being a person with 10 or even 20 copies of the same Winged Scarab, which would make trading for Scarabs miles more pleasant. There's a number of other options as well. Unique Fishing Rod coming in 3rd place, Random Expedition Logbook coming in 4th place. I am not as warm towards the idea of a Random Expedition Logbook because it doesn't specify an item level, and that would mean that it would be item level 80, which would mean it would be monster level 80 when turned in by a character of level 80 and above, and it would be lower monster level than that if it was turned in by a lower tier character. And then there's a few that are doing less popular at the moment. Anyway, I highly suggest going and voting in this. As I said, I voted for 10 Winged Scarabs, but you should make up your own mind as to what you think would be the most interesting addition to the game. May your Varlobs have interesting results.